Hello everybody, welcome to Math Mastery. Today I am going to discuss few questions from exercise of chapter 7th of class 11th statistics book on index numbers. The questions that I am going to discuss are question number 14, 17 and 18 of the exercise. Question number 14. The monthly per capita expenditure incurred by workers for an industrial center during 1980 and 2005 on the following items are given below. The weights of these items are 75, 10, 5, 6 and 4 respectively. Prepare a weighted index number for cost of living for 2005 with 1980 as base. So here you can see that these are the commodities which are used by the industrial workers, starting from food, clothing, fuel and lighting, house rent, miscellaneous, and the price of these commodities in the year 1980, which is the base year, and price in 2005 is given to us, and the weights for all the commodities are also given to us. For example, the weight for food is 75, weight for clothing is 10, and so on. So you have to calculate the weighted index number for cost of living. So in order to calculate this, let's understand the formula first. The formula to calculate cost of living index or consumer price index, as we have studied in the lecture, is summation I from 1 to n wi bracket start P1i divided by P0i multiplied by 100. Here, as we know in this example, in this question, there are total 5 commodities. So n is 5 and weights of those 5 commodities are given to us. Relative price of a commodity. So P1 is the price of a commodity in current year, and which is 2005 in this case, and P0 is the price of the commodity in the base year, which is 1980. These are given to us, multiply by 100 divided by summation I from 1 to n wi, the respective weights, sum of the respective weights we have to calculate. So when you substitute the values in the formula, and the value of CPI comes out equal to 184.59. CPI is the consumer price index or cost of living index, which is asked in the question. So the cost of living index is 184.59, or we can say that the increase in the cost of living from the base year to current year is 84.59%. Question number 17. If the salary of a person in the base year is rupees 4,000 per annum and the current year salary is rupees 6,000, by how much should his salary be raised to maintain the same standard of living if the CPI, which is the consumer price index, is 400? So what is the question? The question basically means that if the person was getting rupees 4,000 in the base year, then how much should be the current salary so that he or she is able to spend or buy the same set of commodities which he or she was having in the base year. So what should be the salary such that the person is able to buy the same set of commodities which he or she was having in the base year? So in order to calculate this, you see, first we are given the CPI. The CPI is equal to 400. So as we know that CPI index number is compared with the base year, and the base year CPI is 100. So we can calculate the percentage change in the retail price. The percentage change in the retail price will be 400 minus 100 by 100 multiplied by 100%. So this comes out equal to 300%. So this 300% is the percentage change in the retail price from the base year to the current year. So if base year salary which is given to us is rupees 4,000, the question is what should be the current year salary? So first we have to calculate the expected current year salary. Once we calculate it, then we can compare it with the current year salary to find out how much should his salary be increased or raised. So the expected current year salary X is equal to 4,000, which is the base year salary, plus 3% increase in the 4,000, because there is 3% increase in the retail prices. So 4,000 plus 300% in of 4,000 is 4,000 plus 12,000, which is equal to 16,000. So this means that the person's salary in the current year should be 16,000 to maintain the same standard of living. So if the person's current year salary is 6,000, so by how much should his salary be raised? So his salary should be raised by 16,000 minus 6,000, which is 10,000, to maintain the same standard of living. So I hope this is clear. Question number 18. The consumer price index for June 2005 was 125. The food index was 120 and that of the other items is 135. What is the percentage of total weight given to food? So consumer price index is a weighted relative price index of consumer goods, which includes food, housing, rent, etc. In this question, the commodities are given as food plus other items. So food plus other items comprises of the total commodities for calculating CPI. So let the weight given to food is W. If the weight given to food is W, then the weight given to other items will be 1 minus W, because the sum total of weight is equal to 1. Now 125 is the CPI. 125 is equal to 120 multiplied by W, weight given to the food items, plus 135 multiplied by 1 minus W. 1 minus W is the weight given to the other items. So when you solve this equation, the value of W comes out equal to 0.66. So 0.6, so the weight given to the food is 0.66 multiplied by 100, which is 66.66%. So with this, I have completed the questions or numericals of this exercise. Thank you.